Brittany, and today I want to talk to you about how to plan your life even if you are feeling completely lost. And the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because you can just kind of feel that energy and vibe around. Okay, so like some of you might be like, yeah, that's me. Okay, and here's what it kind of looks like for me. And like this is a totally natural cycle of things, season of things, but it looks like being in survival mode, just getting through the day to day, right? Like feeling so overwhelmed that with all of the things that need to get done, chores that need to do, errands that need to get run, all of the things, and it starts to build up and build up and build up, working, and then you're just in survival mode. You're just doing the things day to day, and you get to a point where you're like, I don't even know what I want in life or what I want to do. I just don't want to do this all of the time, right? It's like that whole hashtag adulting sucks, right? And we get in that mentality of it's not fun because there's just so much, right? And then we don't even know what to do or how to plan our lives because we're just stuck in the day to day and we feel like there's no escaping. So that's what we're going to talk about. How do we plan when we don't actually even know because we're feeling just so like lost in the haze that we can't see anything? We can't see, you know, what's going to happen in 3 months, 6 months, 3 years, a year, the future. And a lot of times it's like, maybe you're in a job and you're like, I don't like this job. I don't want to be in this job. I don't even want to be in this field, but I don't really know what I would do or where I would go, right? Like, I'm good at this job. I know how to do it. It's, routine now. I don't know how to switch that. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. So, how do we plan then? If we're feeling lost, we're in the haze, we can't see, we can't visualize the future. So we're having a hard time visualizing and then thinking about that and manifesting that, right? So how do we plan? So the biggest thing to start with, instead of trying to start with what do I want in the future, what are all these things, start with a reflection, digging deeper. Okay, so we need to be able to anchor in anything that we want in the future or we realize that we want to change in our lives right now and getting out of the survival mode, whether that's more time, more money, a new career, anything like that, we need to anchor it in first. And so it's going to require some reflection in saying, like, digging deep into our core and being like, what is most important to me? What is the most important things for me? What are my highest values? Right? And really, it's only like three. Right? What are my top three values that I care about? And until we dig deeper and in those reflections of asking ourselves, like, what do we truly care about? We're not going to be able to create a vision plan forward that's actually clear and specific and are going to get us where we want to go, right? Otherwise, it's just muddy and foggy and we're just getting pulled in too many directions, right? But if we can anchor it in and find meaning, then we can start saying, okay, I have my destination. This is what I want. Like, these are the things I value. This is what I most cherish. So, what pathways can I take that are going to align with this and move these values forward? Okay. And that's actually, I'm doing a training in my community, my Facebook community today at 4:30 Eastern time. If you want to hop in there and watch that live, I would love to have you. I'm actually going through these prompts, like the actual reflection questions, so that you can go from like this foggy muddledness to, okay, I know exactly what I want based off of that deep anchor meaningful. I know why, and I know the how. Okay, so going from feeling lost to knowing your what, why, and how. If you're watching the replay on this, I'm going to save, there'll be a replay in my community as well under the guide section. So if you can't make it today, or if you're watching this video as a recording, no big deal. You can always catch that in there at any time after it goes live today. All right. So that's how we make a plan, even when you're feeling lost in the fog, in survival mode, right? Find a way to like reflect on what is most important to you. And that's going to be our anchor and our starting point. All right, you guys have the best day. Bye-bye.